Hey guys, Paladin Hammer here. I'm a little mad right now, but I think I'm doing a very good job of holding it in. Alright, why am I mad? Because a lot of you fuckers don't know when to stop. Alright? There are times when you can and cannot tell me what I should or should not believe. Okay? One of those times is when me or anyone else is playing a video game. We don't go there, we do not play online to listen to your bullshit. Whether you're telling me Jesus exists or that God doesn't exist, we don't go there to hear that. We go there to have fun. All of us normal people and us truly rational people, we go and play a fucking video game online to have fun. I live in Warrensburg, Missouri. There's not a whole lot to do around here. All right? I go to college, and the rest of the time, there's really not much to do. So today, I log on to World of Warcraft. I play on Skywall server, the Horde side, and sure enough, there was an idiot in general chat blasting that Jesus is a quote-unquote zombie. Get it? He rose from the grave. That makes him a zombie because he's the living dead. And normally I just pass this shit over because it's not worth my time. I got better things to do. I'm trying to get a group together so I can go have some fun. But then, of course, some Christians got involved, and some more atheists got involved, and before I knew it, the general chat, the trade chat, the local defense chat, and even the scarcely used but still existent looking for group chat was all sucked up by this bullshit. Everybody was blasting. I mean, the atheists were saying, you can't prove God exists just like there's no flying spaghetti monster. And the Christians were going, flying spaghetti monster and God are two completely separate things, and it just got absurd. Before I knew it, everybody, all of us really rational people, stopped passing it over and started telling them all to shut the fuck up, and we all started to call some mods. Alright? The moderators got involved, and eventually we cleared out that riffraff. Okay, it happened once, then it happened again, when I started playing Counter-Strike. After I'd walked around campus for a while, and once again nothing was happening. I mean, there were some guys playing basketball, but I suck at basketball. I mean, you know, I'm no good at that. So I came back here, started playing some Counter-Strike, and I don't know, maybe everybody from World of Warcraft just decided to log on to Counter-Strike instead of maybe taking it to a web forum or to here to YouTube. But what happened? I log on to Counter-Strike, and there's a bunch of idiots telling me God doesn't exist. I mean, I start out real simple. I just go around with the pistol trying to grab some cash. And as it turns out, one of those guys told me, "Booyah! Take that, Jesus." And, of course my name is not Jesus, it's just Paladin Hammer. And I said, and I don't pay any attention to him. And somebody eventually linked my name Paladin to the Crusades. And Paladins did exist during the Crusades. In fact, I think that's where the word originates from. And I said, no, it's just a name. I've had it since I started playing Final Fantasy II. Or I think that's Final Fantasy IV in Japan. But before I knew it, everybody had started telling me that God doesn't exist. And I started saying, I have my own doubts. I do have my own doubts about the existence of God. Alright? But I didn't go to Counter-Strike to hear that. If I wanted to hear that, if I wanted to debate that, I would have come here to YouTube or to some other fucking web forum. Okay, I had to leave that server because no one would play Counter-Strike. In fact, a lot of guys on both teams just started standing there and typing. So I went to another server, and sure enough, there were some other idiots. Third time in a day, where a bunch of people were trying to prove God's existence or prove that he doesn't exist. Finally, I said screw it, and I stopped playing video games. But of course, tonight I got bored once again. I've read pretty much all my books. Just finished reading this one. And sure enough, I logged back on Counter-Strike, and there's a bunch of idiots talking about this fucking topic again. Okay? I don't care if you talk about it. As long as it's here on YouTube or on some other web forum, not in a video game. I play video games, us truly rational people play video games for the purpose of having fun, not to hear your fucking beliefs. Okay? I don't want to hear why God doesn't exist. I don't want to hear why he doesn't exist while I'm playing a video game. Okay? I'm just there to have fun. Don't ruin that for me. Can you please just do this one favor to the world and leave it somewhere besides video games? Or, let me use a real world example. Would you start talking about the reasons God exists in the middle of a Patriots football game? Would you start talking about it with some random person sitting in front of you at a soccer game, or football as you call it there in Europe? No, you wouldn't. You would sit there and watch the game, like all the normal people in the world do. So why the hell would you bring it to a fucking video game? Okay? We're there to have fun. Don't ruin it for us.